Hello, hello everybody. Thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much to my 54 subscribers. Thank you so much. It was a big surprise for me because I haven't been in the channel lately. My children are on holiday, so I have been with them. My husband was doing a course, so it was a very big surprise for me to come back and find the 54 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wish you, to all of you, multiplied per 3 all the best wishes that you decided to me to. Thank you so much. Thank you. So in the video of today, we are going to talk about when our life starts to shrink, no? When our life starts to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and we start to put our standards lower and lower and lower and lower. So, because if we go back to our childhood, when we were maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years old, we can remember, no, all the dreams we had, like to have a family, to have a particular job, to have a house. But through our life, for some reasons, no, we start to think that they are difficult things for us, or they are impossible things, or that we don't deserve them, or that we are not at the same level of other people, that's why we cannot get them. So one of the reasons of this can be the inferiority feeling. The inferiority feeling or inferiority complex is a feeling that makes us feel that we are not as good as other people, that we are not capable, or we are not at the same level of other people, no? So why this feeling? Why we feel like that? This feeling can be formed in the adulthood, if we are going through a bad time, through an accident, through an illness, or through a long-term or short-term disability, or maybe also for circumstances in the country, in the economy, or we feel that we are not capable of competing. But most of all, this feeling is formed during the childhood and during the teenagers years, because it can happen that we are part of a dysfunctional family, like maybe one of our parents have addiction problems, or they were arguing all the time, and we were involved in the conflicts. It can happen also that in our family one of the childs was the favorite and we were not. Or it can happen also when one of the parents is not at the family, no, because maybe they are separate, or maybe one of the parents pass away, so the emotional support of one of the parents it doesn't exist. So it can happen for different reasons, no? Or in the family is abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, or sexual abuse, or financial abuse. And during the teenager years, it can happen because our parents maybe doesn't support us. They don't support us to get our goals, or to be more efficient or productive, no? Because people have to understand that if you want to be better, you need to invest in yourself. You need to eat well, you need to dress well, or at least buy the clothes you like. You need to take care of yourself, you need to do exercise, you need to learn, you need to read books. But the same a child or a teenager. A teenager at least needs £100 per month, or $100 minimum, to be able to buy the clothes they like, to be able to do the activities they like, to be able to save some money if they want, to be able to spend time with their friends, or hobby times, or entertainment times, you know. So if a child doesn't get these attentions, or a teenager, the person thinks are not good enough to get this attention. So that's how the inferiority feeling is formed. So we need to be careful with that. So it's a test done by a Spanish philosopher to know if we have the inferiority feeling, no? So if we know this, we come to start to take actions and to start to get aware of why we feel like that. So this is the self-diagnostic test of the feeling of inferiority. The author is Fernando Jiménez Hernández-Pinzón. He did this test in 2002. However, this gentleman, he never did any PhD, or he doesn't explain how this test was created. So I cannot assure 100% that about its validity, because I don't know how it was created or how it has been used. It's a new elaboration, only 22 years, so I cannot assure its validity, but however, it's interesting to do it because it allows us to know more about ourselves and to get the results as indicative, no, of how we might be feeling. So I'm going to invite you to do the test with me. You can take pen and paper. I have the paper here. Do the test with me, or press pause in the video and come back when you have the paper and the pen. Okay? So let's start then. In the instructions, he says that we have to put a mark next to the letter that corresponds to your answer. So there are 37 questions or proposals, and they are different answers, and each answer have a letter. So we have to choose the answer that is more that we agree more with. He say if a situation is a foreign to you, point out what you think your reaction will be in that situation, or the one that is closest to it. Okay, so let's start. So in the first one, it say, if I am made to wait too long to be seen by a professional, a doctor, a lawyer, a civil servant, a car mechanic, a dentist, a nurse, whatever. C, I protest and vigorously attempt to force a reduction in the way. B, I exercise patience so as not to provoke or attract attention. Or A, I express my protest correctly but firmly. Sorry, I was checking if I was recording, yes. So I say again, C, I protest and vigorously attempt to force a reduction in the way. B, I exercise patience so as not to provoke or attract attention. Or A, I express my protest correctly but firmly. Me, I'm going to choose A because I can express my protest correctly. I'm not going to attempt or to force a reduction in the way because I don't know what's going on. So A. So I put 1. A. You have to do the same. You have to write in the paper the proposal 1 and the letter that you choose, okay? Me, I'm going to do my results public because I'm doing the test here and it's going to be uploaded. But you have to answer in the most honest way, okay? To get to be able to use efficiently the results of the test. Okay, so let's go with the second one. Second, I don't care too much if someone I know avoids me or doesn't look at me with sympathy. I don't care too much if someone I know avoids me or doesn't look at me with sympathy. A, true. B, fake. Me, I'm going to put true because that person might go through a bad day. I don't know, maybe he's not feeling well, maybe he has a headache, we don't know. So I don't get annoyed because that. So I put second A. Let's go with the third one. If I find myself in an argument that is getting more and more heat, C, I enjoy this situation and try to add more fuel to the fire. D, I try to maintain my composure and adopt a moderating role. Or E, I am grateful to be freed from such a situation and get out of the way. Me, I think I'm going to choose D because I try to intervene before the situation escalates more, no? So I'm going to put 3 D. Okay, let's go with the fourth. When I walk through a store and see that all eyes are on me, I feel insecure. F, true. A, fake. Me, A, fake. I don't feel insecure because that. No. So 4 A. Let's go with the 5. 5. My son tells me that the poor grade received in a subject is unfair. B. I consider that the teacher knows what he's doing and I avoid a complaint. Or C. I immediately contact the teacher to discuss the grade and request a rectification. Me, C, because I might have helped my son to study. I'm sure I might help my son to get the paperwork, everything done. So I would like to know why he fell. So me, I'm going to put 5 C. Sorry, I'm going to put the computer to charge. It looks like it's not much battery there. So let's go with the 6. If when I arrive at my office or workplace it is still uncleaned, suddenly the janitor or the person in charge of cleaning stop by. B. I wait for the other employees to tell them. E. I talk to him and make him see the need. Or C. I warn him or her of her carelessness and I demand to be put into operation immediately. Me, C, because how I can start to work if the place is dirty. Or maybe if I work in the food industry or in the healthcare sector, or definitely the place has to be clean. If not, that time will be waste. So 6 C. I'm using the computer because I translated the test, and to don't write it again in paper, I just put it here. So let's go with the 7. 7. If other people praise me exaggeratedly. F. I feel uncomfortable and reject so much praise. D. I consider this to be sincere praise from them and I cordially appreciate it. Or C. It gives me great satisfaction and I express it to everyone. D. I think I did. I think if they do it, it's because they feel it. And yes, I thank them. Thank you. Thanks. That's fine. So 7D. Okay. Let's do the 8. 8. When I am involved in important work and a friend interrupts me. B. I immediately left work. Or C. I tell the friend to leave me alone, that he is inopportune and to come back another time. Me, C. I have to tell my friend to leave me alone because if I have to do this and Sometimes to do something properly, we need to we need to do it slowly. So, definitely I have to tell to my friend to leave me alone. So, 8, that I cannot. If it's something urgent, he can ask somebody else, but they don't say the reason, but I'm involved in important work, so he have to leave. So 8, C. Let's go with the 9. When I have to deal with capricious or annoying people, F. I always feel uncomfortable and I don't know how to act. Or E. I think I know how to dissuade them. Me, E, because through my career I have been working with people with mental health problems, special needs, disabilities, different issues, so sometimes it can be difficult, especially with some groups. So I think I know how to dissuade them. So I'm going to put 9, E. 9E. The 10. If a person blatantly cuts in front of me and takes away the parking spot I'm about to occupy, B. I'm going to look for another place. What remedy? E. I warn you that your behavior has been unfair and I wait for you to leave me the seat free. Or C. I strongly demand that you leave the parking lot free for me, and if necessary, with threats. No, with threats, no. No, with threats, no, but E. I warn you of your behavior. Look, what are you doing? I was here first. So E. Then E. Let's go with the 11. I discovered that I haven't been considered for a promotion at my job. So, I look for the right opportunity to defend my right to promotion. Or F. I remain silent to avoid useless discussions. A. I look for the right opportunity to defend my right to promotion. I will ask my manager what happened or what I have to do to be considered for the promotion next time. So 11A. Yeah, I might not get anything, but at least I tell them I'm interested. Definitely. 12. If a police officer prohibits me from entering a place even though I have authorization to do so, B. I leave the place without protest. D. I try to convince the policeman of my right, showing him my credentials. Or E. I reasonably warn you that you are exposing yourself to a claim. I think E, because if I already have the credentials and everything to be able to enter, why he doesn't allow me? So I think 12, I can put a complaint there. Why he is not allowing me to enter if I'm entitled to. So 12 E. Let's go with the 13. If I'm offered the opportunity to talk to an important person, a politician, an artist, E. I take advantage of that opportunity with good spirit. Or F. I reject it to fear or not measuring up or not behaving naturally enough. E. I take advantage of that opportunity with good spirit. So 13. E. Definitely this opportunity is once in a lifetime sometimes, so why not? Yeah. 14. I tend to avoid open arguments and disputes with others. I find any kind of discord unpleasant. B. True. C. Fake. Me, I'm going to choose B. True, because 14B. Because through my life I have been involved in several discussions, arguments with people, trying to change things. At the end, things haven't been changed. It creates tensions. Not everything is still the same. So yeah, I just prefer to avoid it. I say, okay, maybe you are right. I see. Yeah. Hombre, if it's something with my husband or something important with somebody close to me, no, but these arguments with, maybe with the staff or with the friends or with family members, arguments about a politician or things that they are not ever in relation with our life. I mean, they are related with our life and not directly. No anymore, thank you. 15. If I find out that a friend criticizes me behind my back, A. I try to ask for explanations when the opportunity arises, or F. From that moment on, I break all contact with him and I avoid him as much as possible. A. I try to ask for explanations when the opportunity arises. Why he did that? He can tell me in my face, no? Or she. 15A. Let's go with the 16. I am the type of person who always keeps his opinions to himself if he thinks they are annoying. B. True. C. Fake. Miss C. Fake because sometimes but not always. Sometimes I keep the opinions to myself but not always. And here say always. If he thinks are annoying me, I say, sometimes I say, even if they are annoying, because I have to say. More if I'm going to be maybe eating something that I don't like or doing something that I don't agree with. So I have to say. So 16, C. C. 17. When, for example, someone steps on me and doesn't apologize, F. I think he hasn't realized it. It is better not to say anything. D. I say, please, haven't you realized that you stepped on me? Or C. I tell him, hey, if you step on me, the least you should do is apologize. Me, D. I say, please, haven't you realized that you step on me? Excuse me, you just step on me. D. 17D. Let's go with the 18. 18. I usually have a hard time reprimanding a subordinate. I usually have a hard time reprimanding a subordinate. F. True. E. Fake. Me, fake, because I mean, if somebody do something wrong, somebody has to tell, no? It doesn't have to be said in bad manners, but it has to be said. Reprimanding, no, look, excuse me, you cannot do this way, because if not the next person who come to work, or whatever, no? So 18, fake. 18E, sorry. 18E. 19. If during a discussion I realize that the majority of the interlocutors hold different points of view than mine, B. I reserve my opinion since I will not be able to convince anyone, or E. I maintain my points of view with the greatest objectivity, rejecting and arguing to convince others. This one, when I did it in Spanish, the video, it took me a while to answer this one, but me, I'm going to choose the B. I reserve my opinion because I might be the person wrong, with the wrong point of view, because if the majority thinks something else, maybe I'm the wrong one, no? So I prefer reserve my opinion. Because I might be the wrong one. So I'm going to choose B. 19. B. 20. It is not difficult for me to show my affection to people I like. True or fake? True. For me it's not difficult. If I see somebody, I say, this person okay with me? Yeah, that's okay. So 20A. 21. 21. If when getting on a train or public transport or elevator or escalators, someone pushes me inconsiderately, C. I try to regain my place pushing in turn. F. I wait until I can go up without being disturbed. Or A. I express my protest loudly. A. I express my protest loudly. Yeah, because that can be dangerous. 21A. 22nd. If upon arriving late for a meeting, when the place is full, I discover that there is a free seat in the front row, E. I cross the premises immediately to occupy that place. B. I stay behind and make the resolution to arrive sooner next time. Or F. I try to make sure that there is no free space left behind, in which case I will decide to go forward without disturbing them. Me, I know that it's very bad manners, cross the premises to occupy that place, but that is what I will do. Silently, and see, putting myself a bit down like this. And I will take that place, because if that place is free, I prefer to be sitting in the front. So I will choose the E. 22 E. Yeah. Let's go with the 23. 23. Sometimes I have the feeling that I apologize and ask for forgiveness more than necessary. F. Yes. E. No. Me, no, I don't think so. I mean, if I have to say sorry 3 times, I say. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Don't think so. 23E. No. Let's go with the 24th. 24th. If someone asks me for a favor and I had the feeling that carrying out that favor could have unpleasant consequences for me, C. I will refuse without further explanation. B. I wouldn't be able to openly refuse, but I would find an excuse to avoid doing so. Or D, I will explain why I can't do it, but I would somehow offer my willingness for another opportunity. Yes, I will explain why I cannot do it, but yeah, if for another time you need help, yeah, I could help you if I can. So 24D. D. 25. If I find out that a friend has unfairly criticized me, D, I will clarify amicable why he's not right. B, maybe I'd hold off to avoid unpleasant confrontations. Or A, I will make him see that he's not the most appropriate person to act like this with me. A, because if unfairly criticize me, means that he really say really private things about me, or some secrets I told, or something that it wasn't necessary to say at all. I mean, you can always criticize somebody, but it looks like so A. Definitely A. 25A. 26. 26. If a circle or association that I was in decided to ask for donations for a good purpose, money donations, C, I will spontaneously offer my collaboration with the certainty that I will be the one to raise the largest amount. A, I will wait for them to offer to me directly, and in this case I will put into action with all my interest so as not to disappoint. Or D, it would be difficult for me to ask others for money, so I would offer my collaboration for another function within the same project. Me, D. Yeah. Because the six, we cannot ask people for money or for anything without doing anything. No, we're supposed to do something to get something. So I can help with other things, definitely. When I did the Spanish video, I laughed because when I was in the high school, I used to have a group of friends, no? Or sometimes we were asking favors between us, and we used to say, no, my religion doesn't allow me to do that. And now I'm the one who says that. So, yeah, but when I choose this path, but yeah, we are not allowed, so it will be difficult for me to ask others for money, so I will offer my collaboration for another function within the same project. D. So 26D. Uh, 27. 27. It is not easy for me to disprove someone's reason even if objectively they are not right. True, F, true, or E, fake. Me, fake, because if this person explain me something and I know that person is not right and I know why he's not right, I think I can explain that person why he's not right. If I know that content or that event or that issue perfectly, and I know that person is not right, I think I can explain why he's not right, definitely. So fake, 27 E. 28. I put it in black, so to distinct this, I put the proposals in black and the answers in normal letters. 28. When I leave a store, if I find that when I leave a store, if I find out that they have gave me the money chain wrong, so some money is missing, B, I am satisfied to avoid disputes, C, I immediately return to the store and demand the missing money, or D, I go back to the store and explain that there has been an error waiting for a replacement. D, I go back to the store and explain, look, some money is missing. Please, can you give me the money that is missing? So 28, D. 29. 29. When I see other people who defend themselves forcefully, if an injustice is done to them, B, I admire them, or C, I think I will do the same even with more energy. I think I will do the same even with more energy, because sometimes if we don't restart an injustice, that will be done to somebody else, no? So I think I will do the same even with more energy. So 29, C. 30. If a friend proposed something to me that I considered unnecessary or absurd, A, it's easy for me to tell him and not accept his proposal, or B, it is never easy for me to oppose other. A, I will say no chance. 30, A, no chance I can do that. Okay. 31. Divergences of opinions with other people. C, they are good opportunity to impose my points of view on others. E, I take advantage of them to clarify the situation with the greatest objectivity. Or B, I avoid them as much as possible, since they always end in disappointment. No. E, I take advantage of them to clarify the situation with the greatest objectivity. E. 31, E. 32. A ver, how long we have been? 38 minutes. 32. Suppose you have the feeling of being overloaded in your work, profession, studies, etc. C, I will complain decisively, and if necessary, I will threaten to leave him or leave. F, I will put in extra hours avoiding complaining and complicating things further. Or B, I will probably feel so bad that I will have to call in sick. Or D, I will try to clarify the situation and request an appropriate remedy from the person responsible. D, I will try to clarify the situation. 32, D, because I have been in that situation before, so. 33. I find it difficult to start a conversation with a stranger. F, true. E, fake. True. I find it difficult. 33, F. 34. If I have been treated very attentive, 34. If I have been treated very attentively in a store but I cannot decide what to buy because the price is unreasonable high. E. I explain that I cannot decide to buy it because of the price, of the high price, and thank you for the advice, and calmly leave the establishment. B. I buy something minor and cheaper, although it had not entered my projects. Or F. I'm pleased with the good advice, but I excuse myself by saying that I want to think about it before deciding. F. Because maybe that's the price for that thing. Maybe it's done with high quality materials or handmade. So 34 F. F. Let's go with the 35. If in a restaurant they present me with a poorly prepared dish, A. I ask the waiter to remove that plate and bring another as a replacement. F. I decide to do not return to that place again, but I am not complaining. Or C. I will require the head of the business or the waiter himself to come and I complain about the poor quality. I have been in this situation many times, and sometimes I'm too tired to don't bother about complaining or anything. But definitely I think that the most reasonable thing is I ask the waiter to remove that place and bring another one, because that is not properly cooked or is not. Yeah. So I'm going to put 35A. That's the most appropriate thing to do. But also everything depends how we feel, no? But I think that's the most appropriate thing to do. 36. If I notice that a friend suddenly behave in an avoidant way towards me, B. From that moment on, I will try to avoid any encounter with him. D. I will speak to that friend to understand the reason why he is avoiding me and to show him, if necessary, my goodwill. Or C. I will not tolerate that behavior with me, and I will unequivocally demand the reason for such behavior. A ver, sometimes people just get different paths, no? Because different goals, different life. So I cannot demand. But yeah, I will speak to that friend, definitely. If I can, I will speak to that friend. 30-60. And let's go with the 37, the last one now. 37. When I haven't found the products which I wanted to buy in a supermarket, B. I feel uncomfortable or hesitant if I walk passing the checkout empty-handed. Or A. I pass decisively since I am within my rights. A. Definitely. If I don't find anything, I don't buy anything. 37A. Okay, so we are finishing now. So now we have to count how many letters we have, how many A's we have, how many B's we have, how many C's we have, how many D's we have, how many E's we have, how many F we have. So let's count A's. I have 1A, 2A, 4A, 11A, 15A, 20A, so 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 21A, 7, 25A, 8, 30A, 9, 35A, 10, 37A, 11. So I have 11 A's. I put it here. A, 11. Now let's count the B's. B, I have 1 in the 14 and 2 in the 19. Only have 2 B's, so it's 2 B's. Let's count the C's. I have 1 C in 5, 1 C in 6, 1 C in 8, there are 3, 1 C in 16, there are 4, one C in 29, there are 5 C's. So I have C's, 5 C's. Let's see the D's. In the 3 I have 1 D, 1. In the 7 I have another 1, so 2. In the 17 I have another 1, so 3. In the 25 another 1, so 4. In the 26 another 1, 5. In the 28 another 1, 6. In the 32 another 1, 7. And in the 36 another 1, 8. So I have 8 D's. Last E's. I have 1 E in 9, 2 E's in 10, another E in 12, 3, another E in 13, 4, another E in 18, 5, another E in 22, 6, another E in 23, 7, another E in 27, 8, another E in 31, 9. 9 E's. And F only have 2F, 33 and 34, 2F. Okay, yeah, we have this value. All these values have to sum up 37. So I have 11 A's, 2 B's, they are 13, 5 C's, they are 18, 8 D's, 18 plus 8, 26, plus 9 E, 26 plus 9, 35, and 2F, 37. So now we are going to see the meaning of each letter, okay? So the letter A is supposed to have a maximum of 13 points. I have 11. It means the attitudes, the human attitudes related to this letter are self-affirmative, decisive, firm attitude, positive reaction to the feeling of inferiority. O sea que you feel inferiority, you try to compensate this. B, maximum 22 points. The attitudes are withdrawing, reserve, conformist, elusive, submissive attitude, manifestation of inferiority complex, or clear risk factor for the complex. In the B, I have only 2. For the C, the maximum is 21 points, and the attitudes, I have 5. The attitudes for the C are arrogant, dominant, imposing, overwhelming, superconfident attitude. This is the superiority complex that I can talk at the end about this, okay? The superiority complex. D, maximum 10 points, I have 8. And the attitudes are conciliatory, supportive, considerate, friendly, prudent attitude, preponderance of community feeling. E, maximum 14 points, I have 9. And the attitudes are determinate, efficient, safe, objective attitude, performance of the will to power, and power of overcoming the obstacles. Yeah, that's E. And the F, maximum 18 points. I have only 2, and the attitudes are shy, suspicious, insecure, doubtful, sensitive attitude, preponderance of the feeling of inferiority, factor of risk for the complex. So this is the letters. Now let's see the values. So for the values, we use in the values, they are a range of values. So to know them, the letters A, we have to multiply it per 3. So I have 11 per 3, 33. The letters B, we have to multiply it per 0. So 2 per 0 equal to 0. In my case, the letter C, we have to multiply it per 5. 5 per 5, 25. The letters D, we have to multiply it per 4. I have 8 per 4, 32. The letters E, we have to multiply it per 4 too. I have 9 per 4, 36. And the letters F, we have to multiply it per 1. I have 2 per 1, 2. So in total I have 3 and 5, 8, 2, 10, 6, 18, 6 and 2, 18, 1, 3 and 1, 4, 6, 9, 12, 128, my total value of the test. Okay, so in the range 1 and to 2 is the inferiority feelings, a strong inferiority feeling, maximum personal insecurity, community feeling negative, the person feel blocked or useless. And the values for this is 19 to 44. 19 to 44. 42, sorry. 19 to 42. In the second range, from 2 to 3, the inferiority complex or feeling is middle. It's not strong, it's middle. The self-esteem is quite low. High insecurity. Very little community feeling. And the values is 43 to 59. 43 to 59. 43 to 59. In the third range is the inferiority complex or feeling is moderate, no enough self-esteem, little security in yourself, and the community feeling is not stable. And the values is 60 to 76. 60 to 76. 60 to 76. In the fourth range, the inferiority feeling or complex is visible. The self-esteem and the security is variable, and the community feeling is still not enough. The person is aware of the inferiority complex, but still feeling like that. Needs to work more in herself or himself to just try to rid off of it. In the fifth range, and the values of the fourth range is from 77 to 93. 77 to 93, 77 to 93. In the range 5 is the inferiority feeling or complex, occasional, seasonal sometimes. You have a good self-esteem and self-confidence or self-security is okay, but sometimes it's under threat. For some reasons you can feel unstable, and you have the community feeling of compensation. I mean, you do things to be well seen by the community, not because you really feel them. You do the things to be others feel well with you, but not because you really feel. So the values of these is 94 to 110. 94 to 110, 94 to 110. In the 6th range, the inferiority feeling or complex has been they have been treated. So the self-esteem is okay, also the security in yourself is okay, and it's stability, and the community feeling is operative. Like, yes, you get things for the community and you think the community is okay. You can trust the community in some way, so... And the values is 111 to 126. 111 to 126. 111 to 126. In the 7th range is psychological stability. The inferiority complex or feeling doesn't exist at all. You have the willpower to do things. You have enough power of will or willpower, yeah. And you have a strong feeling of the community, high feeling, and you are able to maneuver yourself the feeling of inferiority if you feel it, no? You know what to do to get yourself better. That values are from 127 to 143. I'm in that range because I'm 128. So, and the 8th range is like you have the superiority complex or feeling. You have egoism, attitude, and you are able to do bad things to others just to get what you want. You have non-community feeling, and it's about the it's about just yourself. So that's the values 144 to 165. 144 to 165. 144 to 165. So let's talk about the complex of superiority. When the people have this complex or feelings, they feel that they are more than the people who doesn't have enough money. They put things with trademarks just to show off. Even if they are struggling with money, they prefer to go to expensive place. They keep doing the life they want just to show off. Yeah, a ver. You feel threat or uncomfortable when other people are more successful than you. You feel uncomfortable or you don't like it when alguien doesn't agree with you. Also, you are very worried about what think the people who have money, about what the rich people think about you. You are worried about that. That's the superiority complex, no? Okay, so I wish this video helps you. It's already 58 minutes. Thanks again so much for the support. Thank you so much. I wish you multiply it per 3 all the good feelings towards me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to show you my book. This is my book, Personal, Economic and Social Growth in the Neo-Industrialization. It's an educational guide I create with the elements I considered more important, the educational elements for you to start to expand your life, to make your life bigger, to make your life to start to grow. After, if you want to reach another levels, of course you will need the help of particular specialists depending on the way you want to go, which way you choose to get to, no? But this is the beginning. The beginning is here. The educational instruments to help you to to be aware of the moment we are living and to be aware of the elements or things you need to start to expand yourself and to make the best version of yourself. Okay? So thanks so much again. Thank you very much again. Thanks so much. It was a big surprise for me. I'm going to leave in the comment the link to my book. All the best, and I see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Remember, if you grew in a dysfunctional family, that's because maybe your parents were also through that situation. Maybe if the problem doesn't exist in the family now and your parents behave like that, it's maybe because they went through that situation, and that's the parental mode of behavior they learned. So we have to be aware of these things, not to try to understand why we are in a particular way and not another, why we behave in a particular way. The people also who feel the inferiority feeling, they do things by themselves. They don't believe in the romantic love. They auto-harm themselves physically or with substances like drinking or using drugs or smoking. They also harm themselves psychologically, emotionally, or spiritually. For them are very difficult to take decisions by themselves. Sometimes they are extremely shy. If you recognize the success of other people but not your own or of your own ones, your brothers, sisters, low self-esteem. If you don't agree that somebody can love you sincerely, if you sometimes don't have your own criteria or standards, depend who with you are, you behave in one way or another just to please people. Yes, if you decide to do things by yourself because you have difficulties to relate to other people or you have difficulty to trust other people, if you feel negative emotions that like envy, jealousy, or sad when other people is successful, if you self-critic yourself, if you critic yourself in a destructive way, like I'm useless and this and that. This also happens when in your family, but they were comparing you a lot with other people, and they also criticize you a lot. I had the inferiority feeling and I was able to overcome this feeling. So if you work on yourself, I'm going to leave you the links to some of my videos to know better yourself, how is your self-esteem, how to work on your self-esteem, so you can start to work on these things. However, it's always good to go to therapies. It's a lot of therapies. That doesn't mean you have mental health problems. You just want to get the best of yourself, like the forest therapy, the cacao therapy. There are so many therapists who like to find more about who you are and try to change things that you don't like about yourself, gain confidence in yourself. There are so many ways to work on yourself, okay? So sometimes it's necessary. It's nice to have a good car, it's nice to have a super handbag, it's nice to have a super holiday, but it's also important we are the best of ourselves, no? So thanks very much again. I see you in the next video. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And have a lovely day and see you soon. Bye.